Yes, I was wondering if I can apply for the intake. I was wondering if I could apply for the content creator and bake a cake. Okay. Everyone is in here. Exit tutorial. Okay, let's make a galaxy cake. Oh, I'm a galaxy cake. Great. So, we'll grab this batter. This random batter that I just grabbed and send it into here. Just falling over here. Now we got our stuff. Let's put it in here. There it goes. Triple layered cake. Let's go. No, I don't want to go. Okay, extremely hot. And I want this to be... See ya. Bruh, somebody's making themselves into a cake. Sweet. Peanut butter chips? Oh, hell yeah. And add the gold part. Knocked over. It's the giant noob. Somebody stole shit. Nobody's here. Okay. Perfect. Up the elevator we go. Oh, I can't believe some people just don't come here. I wonder why. Leg color. Torso color. So wait. Arm and head color. Yeah. Eye color. Tongue color. A deep red. Now for this. Remove everything. Except for the headphones. And for the hat. Ooh, that's a nice cone hat. But we want a top hat. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. When someone tries to feed the cake, I'm gonna do it. Booty. Oh. It's absolutely bonkers. Okay, just gotta make sure. He's gonna die. I want to give him good glasses, so I want to make him look like me. Perfect. He looks just like me. Let's teleport the giant noob. Wow. You've earned $300. Okay, we've got cake fireworks, gravity coil. Cake bomb for $1,000. Turn people around into cake crazy blocks. You want to purchase cake bomb for 2. First code again after you rejoin the game. Cheeseburgers. Go and get the guy a color. Give everything a red color. This man is overheating to the extent of where he is just pure red. He cannot be good. He cannot. Simply, he is just burn. Cursey, wake up. You told me Chuckles went to the farmhouse. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Bob the Builder to finally get turkey. Holy shit. He exploded. I'm gonna turn myself into gold. I am golden, yeah. I'm golden. Golden shit. Hey, Grandpa Joey. Hey, Grandpa Joe. Down here, bit. Brother. No, I'm not a toilet. No. Leave. Decakify. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh shit, wait, there's something down here. Go, go. Giggity. Okay, cool. I'm a marked man. Who's this? Call cake. Hello. Free cake. What? Don't eat me. What? Because I'm an inhuman. But cake. Philosophy, don't act like one for cake. Feels fun. Quite you. Okay, let's go. Collect the rubber duck. Okay, let's zoom out. Bro is sat on the toilet. Alright. Chat. Chat. I'll be back. BRB.
Oh no, it's happening again! Except, I hate to break it to you, Matt retired like months ago. So you're just gonna have to settle for me instead. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that's tuned in to the sweet sound of lore. And recently, the demo for a new indie horror game caught my ear. Don't Fret. An indie horror game with a musical theme. As you can imagine, I was very excited to play this. Although, it isn't just about music. It was created by musicians. Musicians you may know from right here on YouTube. The project was spearheaded by Rocket Music, a nerdcore music group who you might remember from their Garden of Bam Band song that we covered back in our Stinger Flynn theory. The game also features collaborations with other nerdcore musicians like Oreo, Longest Solo Ever, and even friend of the channel and fellow Brit, Stupendium. But you know, I'm something of a musician myself, a guitarist to be specific. I totally insert a clip of me doing a sick riff here, but I'm in the middle of moving, so maybe if enough of you subscribe, we'll post something on Instagram or something. Regardless, that means that running around the world as a little guitar man sounds right up my alley. Right now, we only have a demo for the game. However, this demo was originally designed to be a chapter 1, and so there's a lot of little details, mysteries, and of course, lore that have been mixed together into a beautiful symphony. We play as Fret, a student at the prestigious musical school called Harmonic Heights. Unfortunately, things are not going well at Old HH, because in classic indie horror fashion, there's been a mysterious uptick in the number of missing students. After our presumably dad comes banging on our door demanding to take us away to some event, we wake up inside a guitar case within Harmonic Heights, and it's up to us to figure out what's happened to all the missing kids, why we're a guitar now, and whether we can stop it. So get your instruments tuned up, loyal theorists, as we explore the the story beats of Don't Fret. When we wake up in this school and start the game, we quickly learn that this place is on lockdown, and so naturally, our main goal is to find a way to escape while avoiding the game's big monster, a woman with a tape for a head called Tapehead. I see you guys took the Silent Hill approach to naming your villains. After exploring a bunch of cool areas and coming face to cassette with Tapehead in a classic indie horror style chase sequence, the game comes to a close, but the real story has only just begun. Throughout the game, we can find entries from Fret's journal scattered around Harmonic Heights. Now, where did I put that thing? Sheet music? No. Cheeseburger? No, Fret's afraid of those. Santi, can you hold this? Thanks, buddy. Almost got it. Huh, what's a dragon doing in here? Wait, you're not from Don't Fret. About a character called Rachel McFadden. Rachel was in the grade above Fret, and she was assigned to be his buddy when he first enrolled in Harmonic Heights. She was also a violining prodigy, so much so that according to Fret, she was
one of the stars of Harmonic Heights. She was gonna make it out of here, and then one day.
Sadly, Rachel would suffer the same fate as many of the other students, as she too is now missing. But Fret does have some leads about what might have happened to her.
Rachel hasn't been in class all week. Heard in homeroom she got in a fight with Miss Hole and refuses to practice at all for the recital next week. Last time I saw her, she was talking to the janitor. Maybe he knows something.
And if you go to the janitor's office, we find a note that seems to outline how that conversation went down.
You're a monster. You let her know too much, and now she's missing because of you. It all started with a simple kindness and escalated into Rachel's disappearance. It all depends on Fret.
Great, not like there isn't enough on my plate as it is. So, the janitor let some information slip to Rachel. But what? Well, before she disappeared, Rachel was apparently pretty freaked out about some weird creatures that she saw roaming around the school at night.
Rachel pulled me aside after practice today and really scared me. Last night she snuck out after hours and swears she saw something in the hallway. It had to be the night cleaning crew, right?
Rachel must have thought pretty similarly here, leading to her speaking to the janitor, who clearly didn't hide the truth, and that caused her to disappear. We also find notes from other students that talk about these same strange creatures and what they are, that they hide in vent, and that they're afraid of the light. If it wasn't clear, those notes are kind of our instructions, because eventually we get to see these things for ourselves. They're these small humanoid creatures wearing what looks like school uniforms, but with their faces covered in paper sheets, music sheets. If you explore the school a bit more, you can find one of these costumes hidden in one of the students' abandoned lockers. Seems fitting for the monsters in a music school, almost as if they're fulfilling a role where both the teachers and students are monsters. But then, during our first encounter with one of these guys, the radio that's been playing in the background suddenly begins telling us the story of one of these missing children from the school.
A 12-year-old boy has been abducted from his suburban home in the middle of the night.
Playing this message along with the first true visual of this creature, it's almost as if they're connected by more than just their dress code. Apparently, the local media has been referring to these missing kids as the missing innocent. Gotta love local media and their obvious yet dramatic naming conventions. However, if you check every inch of this school, you can find several posters depicting characters from the game like Fret, Tapehead, and of course these new childlike creatures which we can now see are named the Missing. I'll take what happened to the missing children for 200, Alex. These creatures, the Missing, are the missing innocent, the missing children from the school. That's why they're storing their uniforms in lockers. They're just following old habits, dressed in the same clothes they wore every day to the school. What's interesting is that the radio DJ specifically says that they were abducted from their suburban homes. And what did we see at the start of this game? Our dad trying desperately to take us somewhere from our suburban home. Were we about to be turned into another one of the Missing? Probably. Although clearly something intervened, turning us into a more complex style of monster like Tapehead instead of the generic Missing. Sadly, we don't have answers on the specifics for that right now. This is just a demo after all. But what I do have an answer for is why. Why are all these kids being turned into the Missing? And more importantly, who is responsible? One of the few things we are reminded of time and time again throughout this game is the recital that Rachel was apparently not practicing for prior to her disappearance. This recital seems to be a pretty big deal at Harmonic Heights. A welcome pack we find early on in the game mentions that Harmonic Heights puts on 2 recitals annually, and this is where the students are showcased to some of the top talents in the world, which makes sense, I suppose, for a music school. I wasn't part of a music school growing up, but our summer concerts were a massive deal regardless. Although these definitely aren't the grade school recitals that all of your friends and family can and are forced to sit through. This event seems to be a bit different. At the end of the demo, we find this letter written to a Dr. Sharon Reed, the founder of Harmonic Heights, and it details some strange requirements.
Dr. Reed, on behalf of the Foundation, we celebrate this mutual partnership. Again, as part of the agreement, we will be putting on a recital twice per year with a strict privacy policy. It is of the utmost importance that you leave us to conduct this event behind closed doors. Your involvement in this matter is unnecessary and unwanted. We shall be in touch soon. Sincerely, X.
Excuse me, sir? We still call it Twitter, thank you. So, this foundation are the ones running the recitals, not the school itself, which is an immediate red flag. But we gotta keep hunting for that lore, and the only way to do that is to speak with them directly. Hidden around the school are phone numbers that you can call using the in-game payphone to dispense some extra lore, and one of them is found where you'd most expect to find graffiti in a school, the bathroom stalls. Inside, we find a boy covered in blood and cassette tape. I wonder who could possibly be responsible for that. But that's not what's important here. Alongside messages about practicing and warnings about the upcoming recital, we get another one of these phone numbers, 555-7110. Calling it transfers us to what appears to be a receptionist at the Foundation, and she's not exactly thrilled that we've called her.
Hello, Miss Stone at the Foundation. How can I help? Wait, I don't recognize this number. Who is this? Where did you get this number? Listen to me, you little brat. We're tracking you right now. You shouldn't have called in from... Wait, Harmonic Heights? We'll be there in just a moment.
So clearly, the Foundation are not the good guys here. They want to conduct these recitals full of the greatest young musical prospects outside of the public eye. But why? What kind of indie horror plot are they scheming? This is where our old pal the Stipendium comes in. Stoops voices a character called the Conductor, basically a musical version of one of those Zoltar machines that would read your fortune. These conductor machines are a new addition to the Harmonic Heights, and the school assumes that the kids are going to love these new things. And let me tell you, we certainly do, because instead of reading our fortune, the conductor tells us that he's going to help us escape from this nightmare school. Though his methods are unusual.
Fred, the only escape from this treachery comes in the form of talent canisters. Locate them in the school and bring them to me. Do you understand?
No. As a matter of fact, I don't understand. What on earth is a talent canister? Well, thankfully, as the game progresses, it does become clearer what the heck the conductor is going on about. We get to see what one of these talent canisters look like thanks to yet another poster that we find on the halls in the school. And it has the caption, "Talent, you got it." Do schools actually think these kinds of posters work? Like a kid is just walking down the hallway feeling sorry for themselves, sees this poster and goes, "Wait, You really think so? Thanks, poster. Also, this is a school for the most talented musical prodigies. You don't think they already know by the fact they are there that they have talent? Immediately, I'm tipped off to know that there's something weird about these canisters, and that becomes even more clear when we get to see the canisters IRL. Going back to everyone's favorite school location, the bathroom stalls, in the one where we found the phone number, you can see a broken talent canister above this tape-covered body. It almost looks like this child was captured by Tapehead and that this talent canister is part of the capture process. Maybe it's even part of what turns them into the missing. And that is when it all started to click into place. You see, the name Tapehead